Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we'll be talking to people in their 20s. I'm in my early 30s and these are things I know and I have experienced and I'm here to talk to you about it. So this video is for people in their 20s. So if you are in your 20s, keep on watching. So 20s is your learning phase. This is the time you relearn and unlearn things. This is a period when you're still learning a skill or you're trying to learn a business, to start a business. By this time, you are done with your school and you're out there in the world trying to learn things and trying to balance your life, right? So, but some of us, we tend to misuse this time. And, we Africans, this also boils down to the culture and the tradition and the fact that our mothers want us to get married in the early 20s. Some of them already ringing it to your bell, to your ears that you should be getting married before 25 or so. But I'm here to tell you that marriage should be the last thing in your mind at this age because this period you're trying to learn who you are. You've not even discovered who you are, not even discover the kind of men you want. Maybe you're with a man now, right now, but when you are in your 30s, you will discover that this same person is not the type of man you really want. Your taste will change, your type of your features and the things you want in a man will start evolving with time. So that's why I will say this: pause your relationship. This is not the time to be in a relationship. Yeah, you might be lucky to meet a man and you guys grow together, but I think it's very rare to see also a matured person in that age as a man too, because even in men, their taste in women also evolve with time when they get to 30. So you don't want to put yourself in a tight corner or in a space where you start regretting your choice when you're in your 30s and you're already having children now, which in most cases it happens to a lot of couples. And by the time they are in their 30s, they're already roommates. And you see they're not having sex with each other or not loving. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, like some couples do not, boys, well, it happens, but you, you need to realize that there are things like narcissists. There are people that are narcissistic, and when you are in your early 30s, you can't detect it. Me, when I was in my early 20s, I met a narcissist. Okay, he was controlling. He wanted to control my life and ever. And me, in my own, he didn't even want me to go to school. That was how bad it was. Like he was telling me about marriage, and I told him that I don't want marriage at that age. I was still in my year one. So he was telling me about marriage. I said, no, my parents are paying my school. They want me to go to school and you have to wait till I'm done with school. But he said no. He went ahead to marry, to start dating another woman. He even showed it to me. If he made me know that he went to another woman, what if it were to be another insecure lady or a low self-esteem girl, what they would do? Maybe they might even quit their schooling just to be with the man because he was spending money on me. But I, as an ambitious as I am, I did not let it phase me. I didn't let it like affect me. So cut him off. He went ahead to get married to the lady. After he got married to the girl, so after like 10 years, he divorced the lady and he tried to come back to me after 10 years. So it was so funny. I didn't want him back, but I just wanted him to just be friends and all that. He didn't want that. And he left, of course. So these are the things you need to you have to avoid, especially when you are matured. You get to learn a lot of things and even learn about narcissism. And you don't have to, like, now the lady he got married to has a child from him, and now the girl is a single mother, right? So these are the things you avoid in early. 20s, if you want to have a good life, like you really want him to marry a man that will love you and respect you and all that. So yeah, these are the things you have to your 20s is the time you need to learn a skill, a business, you learn and unlearn. I'm going to use myself as an example. I started a business years back, and the business didn't go well because I was in my 20s. I didn't have experience, I didn't have much experience. But because I learned from my mistake and I learned from other things, I also tried other things and it failed. I'm evolving, I'm learning, and yeah, so right now I'm getting better into something, getting better, I'm learning things. This is my second channel on YouTube. My first channel, I have even my Instagram, I have more followers there, and I'm trying to build this platform. Your 20s is the time to learn about yourself, learn about what you want, what you really want. Even some people realize later on that they don't want children. Some people later on realize that the partner that they have is a narcissist, and they divorce. Some people in their 20s get perfect with their job, they get promotions when they are in their 30s. they their business starts booming when they are in their 30s because they've learned to decenter men. you know when you're in your 20s, you need to decenter men, learn to do your things without a man. This is part of my problem. When I was in my 20s, like, I put men first. Any man I was dating that period came first before anything. So whenever they call me, I would pause my business and I'm running to them because I loved them then, and I thought, that was a good way to make them keep me or whatever. But I think a good man would actually appreciate you and respect you when they know that you are serious with what you're doing, and they come second. I have a friend, she's into content creation too also, and she's into um interior designing. So I told her one day, let's go create content for our platforms. But she said she has a date. So I told her, you need to learn how to decenter men. Don't bring, I know you have a date. I'm not saying this is somebody you just met. You don't have to pause whatever you are doing for your business to grow your business for this date. You can reschedule if the date falls the time for our content creation, you can do your content in the morning, in the afternoon, then reschedule the time for the evening for the date. That was what I told her. But she still insisted on going for the date on that particular day that we decided to go for the content creation. She went on a date. Still, I think after the date, the guy refused to see her again. So these are the small, small things. We African ladies, we are taught to, do everything for a man. Like, your existence is all about a man. You are living for a man. In fact, when you are still a teenager, your mom is telling you, do this thing, you have to do this thing perfect. What if you get married? How are you going to do it? All of that. So we are being groomed and conditioned to, attach men in our everyday life. I think today, if you have these issues and you're in your early 20s, I would advise you to remove men from your equation, focus on your life, focus on your ambition, so that by when you are in your 30s, you can decide to get into a love life, and you know that this person is actually what you really want, and you build a life with that man, and you see yourself, you make better choices when you are in your 30s. I believe so. So yes, this comes to the end of this video. Please click the like and subscribe button if you love this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.